The mural is a depiction of the neighborhood. It's different windows into the neighborhood framed out by abstraction, and the whole mural is done in sort of like a monochromatic teal color scheme. In the original call for the mural, one of the themes had to either be racism sucks, which was on the wall and had been there since the 90s. There was just like in font, it had said racism sucks, and it was done by all these kids at the local community center. And so in the call, it was either that you somehow had to have the theme of your mural relate to racism sucks, or you had to literally keep the original racism sucks. And so my initial approach kind of combined the two. Like, I guess the theme of my mural was unity through shared places. So my idea was that I wanted to, instead of focusing on our differences and what make us different, I wanted to focus on the spaces that we share together. Go to that local community center, I would work with youth and seniors, I would talk to people in the neighborhood, I would get a sense of what kind of places were important to them in the East End, and through my own personal photography and some photos submitted to me by community members, I would pull together images that represented the neighborhood to everybody. One of the best things about painting the Jones Underpass, I think, was just the community itself. Just meeting the community. It was really interesting, the divide of Jones Street, because it's like on the east or the west side of Jones Street, you just kind of have very different communities, and you have Gerrard Squares on the west side of Jones Street, and everybody kind of comes down to Gerrard Square, but like both sides of the bridge, you get sort of like a very different walking traffic. And ultimately, everybody was like really supportive of the mural, and people were excited to see their community being represented. And you sort of like breathe fresh air into a neighborhood in a way, if you're smart about the work you create, and you try to do a good job, you know, and you're thoughtful about what you're putting into the space, you know.